Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're following me right now, I'm all about doing some series right now, basically on everyday topics, on my everyday lifestyle, basically of my Asperger's syndrome, OCD, depression, anxiety, and the like, hopefully to address to you all and share with you all while you're walking in my shoes or walking in my life and journey with me, so to speak, to hopefully look into my eyes of what my world is like. So no further ado though, guys, you know, I thank you for most of your support right now, and I appreciate it with your support versus, you know, your patience of what's going on with me, regardless of what I've addressed to you all earlier in the piece, basically. And hopefully, like I said, I'll give you a lowdown, another lowdown about what my book is entailing right now. Soon enough, all will be revealed soon, hopefully, of how it is, of how we're going to go about it. So, and no further ado though, before I run out of time though, I would like to address to you all that at the moment I'm doing all about, you know, the health side of sector versus the mental health awareness versus everything else along the way. So, in all further ado, basically, this one's all about the Superfoods series, which is, this one's part 3 of the Superfoods series, which is how to fight depression of the Superfoods. So, let's begin. Although I've mentioned this before, or many times, that there's no cure for any type of mental illnesses that is, you know, around. Yet with the right treatments and just the right form of tools that are there, as well as the right attitude, thinking, you know, and everything else along the way, this can be manageable, however. But many people tend to, you know, as I've noticed, go the wrong way about it. But then again, that's okay, because obviously that's their choice of how they wanted to go about it, you know. But if we have the right support network and everything else put into place, then we shouldn't have to feel the desire to feel alone. You know, obviously, as I've said before, for this, having the right attitude, mindset, and everything else, basically, this can be manageable and treatable for a time, obviously for us, and also for our recovery to, you know, recover faster. Well, not faster as such, but, you know, certain recovery may take longer than others. But also it has been known that there's no dietary cause for that has been proven for us to be clinically depressed, feel, you know, stress and everything else. It can be other factors that can take place, however. Obviously, there has been also no cure for depression as such, as I said. For everyday healthy living and eating for healthy bodies, research has shown, however, that there's maybe a strong link between what we eat and how we feel in ourselves. You know, there has been multiple studies and research based on the foods and its types, in which people whose regular diets that may contain, you know, certain foods and consist of high processed meats, maybe sweets, fried food, refined cereals, and high fat dietary products, where most likely the type of foods that has, you know, that type of fruit, you know, has been reported to cause these type symptoms of depression, which is sad enough. Then those people who may eat a variety of fruit, vegetables, and fresh meat and fish, you know. The reason for this caused by due to the nutritional deficiencies from not consuming enough fruit or veggies, however. Among other food sources that can cause, you know, nutritional deficiencies from not eating enough fruit, veggies, along with the low levels of vitamins C, D, omega-3 fatty acids, and iron, among many other essential food groups that is essential for us, you know, that are rich in these nutrients mentioned above, may help with boosting our energy moods and helping us feel better and fitter for longer. And all further ado, basically, guys, this is, you know, the top foods that I can think of that can fight depression. So bear with me. Basically, they are 15 of them. So number 1 is maybe salmon or the wild salmon. Number 2 is the turkey. Number 3 is sardines. Number 4, your yogurt. Number 5, your spinach. Number 6, your lentils. Number 7, fortified oatmeal. Number 8, avocados. Number 9, Brussels sprouts. Number 10, your oranges. Number 11, your avocado. Number 12, your tomatoes. Number 13, your walnuts. Number 14, coffee. Number 15, your bananas. Okay, the nutrients that are needed to fight depression, however, is your last piece that I'm addressing to you all. Okay, number 1 for that is your omega-3 fatty acids. Yes, you got that found right. Now, the question is, where is that found? This is found in, you know, your fish, of your everyday fish you may eat, be it your sardines, your wild salmon, as I mentioned, your tuna, What does omega-3 fatty acids do? Obviously, this plays an important part of and vital role in our body, obviously, of the functioning of our brains by reducing inflammation. Number 2 of the nutrients is your vitamin D. Where is this found? Obviously, again, it's found in salmon and tuna, also your fortified yogurt, and even your sunlight. Yes, it's so important that we have our sunlight of the vitamin D. Anyway, what does vitamin D do? Okay, there's a lot of, functions for vitamin D to help us through our day. Obviously, vitamin D can help with the absorption of calcium in the stomach. Number 2, maintaining the blood calcium levels to enable normal mineralization of the bones that will prevent us from having bone breakages or bone weakness, such as your osteoporosis. Also, this can basically prevent abnormality of your low blood calcium levels. So obviously having certain calcium level in the diet is really crucial. Number 3, adequate vitamin D prevents bones, as I said before, becoming brittle, thin, and malformed. Okay, your vitamin B complex groups, obviously, is number 1 is your vitamin B6, and that category is your pyridoxine, which obviously what happens here is in this pyridoxine group is it's a process of making serotonin, norepinephrine, which is the chemicals transmitting signals to the brain, obviously. Obviously for pyridoxine is the formulation of your myelin, which is your muscle cells, or protein layer around the nerve cells, I should say. The deficiencies for your vitamin B6 basically are your nerves, your skin, obviously. Number 3 is your heart failure. Number 4, overactive thyroid. Number 5, mucous membranes. Number 6, circulatory system. Number 7, your kidneys. Number 8, your liver. And number 9, your kidneys. Obviously the sources of your for your B group obviously will be as follows. Your number 1, cereals. Number 2, your grains. Number 3, your legumes. Number 4, your veggies such as your carrot, spinach, your peas, your potatoes. Number 4 is your milk and cheese. Number 5 is eggs. Number 6, your fish. Number 7 is your lean meat and liver. And last but not least is your vitamin B9 group, which is your folate, or folic acid is commonly called, basically. And obviously what happens here, what it does is all these B vitamin groups I've introduced to you converts to carbohydrates into glucose. And then in the next part of it, basically number 2 is it plays an important part to our mental health and emotional health. Number 3 is it aids in the protection of DNA and RNA. Okay, the deficiencies for this last group, obviously for your vitamin B9 of your folic acid that I want to address to you all is basically number 1, your poor growth. Number 2, your loss of appetite. Number 3, your bad breath. Number 4 is your tongue inflammation. Number 5 is basically diarrhea. Number 6 is your forgetfulness. Number 7 is your diarrhea. Shortness of breath, I should say. I've repeated that twice. Sorry, guys. So, without further ado, guys, basically that is the Superfoods series of the part 3 of how to fight depression. Basically, the next one will be how to fight anxiety, basically, of your superfood groups. Basically, give me a like for thumbs up for support, basically. It's showing that you're engaging and you're supporting me. Comment below, basically. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, AspieAnswersAll. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for daily, weekly vlogs, basically. But I can't always guarantee that it's going to be like this all the time, so bear with me. So, like I said, always communication will be important. I'll let you guys know what's going down if anything does happen in my schedules or whatever. Also, do what you love what you do. Love yourself, love one another. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. You know the drill, basically. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again.